to learn how to rotisserie cook a chicken in our deluxe air fryer. So I kind of wanted to go over the air fryer a little bit with you guys first. This is a Pampered Chef air fryer. I'm sure you guys have seen other air fryers. It doesn't have to be this one. I prefer this one because it has so many features. It air fries, it bakes, it roasts, does rotisserie, it reheats, and it dehydrates. So I can make beef jerky and fruit leathers and stuff in here. I absolutely love this. This is actually the first thing I ever bought on my own from Pampered Chef, and why I decided to start doing Pampered Chef was this air fryer. I love it, it's awesome. So we're gonna rotisserie our chicken in here. First, what we need to do is get it spiced up. So what I did was a combination of Pampered Chef's. I love their spices. It's one of my favorite things. They're not, I know I always say that, but I'm serious. There's like no preservatives added, non-GMO, no gluten, no sugar added. They're awesome. And I use the crushed peppercorn and garlic and the seasoning salt, and then this 3 onion spice. And I kind of just mixed them all in here. The one that is, I would say, is double, and then the other 2 are equal, is I have double the 3 onion in here. So I have a little more of that in here than I do the other 2. But I'll go over the spice mixture on my recipe that I actually, I think I just put rotisserie chicken, rotisserie spices, so I can actually go over it. But it's whatever spices you like. If you like thyme, rosemary, you can mix up those. I really like these 3, like I said, with a ratio of, it's kind of like 1 tablespoon of this to 1 tablespoon of this to 2 of this. So we are gonna mix that with a little bit of oil. We've got our bird right here. And then the neat thing about this recipe is you'll also learn how to truss a chicken without string, which is actually pretty handy. So we're gonna make a paste right here. You just want it so that everything looks a little bit moist and wet, but it should still be gritty and sandy. It should not be super liquidy. I need just a pinch more. Okay, there we go. That's about right. So that's the consistency that we want. I don't know if you can see that. It's still gloppy, but that's how you want it. So we're gonna rub this all over our chicken. Just kind of give the bird a massage and just spread it all over. We're gonna use all of it. We're gonna get it in the cavity, on the outside of the chicken, in every crevice you can. This is where the flavor is gonna come in, so you definitely want this. The nice thing about the air fryer is the chicken just stays super moist in there. I love the way it cooks it. We did a Peruvian chicken actually for one of my very first videos, and my family was a little bit skeptical about the recipe at the beginning, and then it came out of the air fryer, looked perfect, tasted delicious, had amazing crispy skin on it. It just cooks it really well. So we're gonna get this on the rest of, flying stuff. We're gonna get this everywhere. And I've got this on one of our cutting mats. It's just easier than trying to negotiate on a small plate that it barely fits on. So I put it on here, plus we're gonna cut and truss the chicken on here too afterward. So we're just gonna wash it real quick, and then we'll, get the raw chicken off it, and then we'll get the bird on here after we take it out of the fryer too, and we can cut it on here and then put it on a serving plate. So our chicken's all spiced up, it's all rubbed down, it's, you gotta get down and dirty. That's how the chicken gets the flavor. You really wanna rub it in there. If you're afraid of it, then this recipe's not for you. So we have our chicken all seasoned, and now we're gonna truss it. And actually, what I think personally is easier is getting it on the spit and then kind of trying to truss it after it's on the spit, because it's harder to get it through the spit, to get the spit through when the legs are trussed. So I'm going to get the spit on there first. You can do it whatever you think's easier. This part does not matter. It's just, for me, it seems easier to do it this way. I learned that from my Peruvian chicken recipe. So we're gonna, it's real important that you kind of lodge the forks, or whatever you want to call them, into the bird all the way, so that it's really secure on there. And you'll feel kind of what that feels like. So the nice thing about this is it's adjustable like that, so I can put them even closer and get that in there to really hold that chicken on there. So we're just gonna adjust that a little bit, and I'm gonna move this one down too, to just, and it depends, like you could use it, whatever you're putting on here will fit. You can do a pork roast in here with this, on this spit, and these are nice and adjustable for that reason. So let's try that and see if that's a little better for this size bird. So we've got our chicken trussed, and we are now gonna put it into the air fryer. So let me me wash my hands. We'll get the air fryer plugged in. And it's gonna cook for about 45, 50 minutes or so, and you'll check on it and you'll know. But I would check on it, I'd say right around 40 minutes or so, and then it will probably go another 5 to 10. So keep that in mind. Let's get our air fryer plugged in here. This air fryer also is super awesome because it's so easy to keep clean. It's got this nifty drip tray in here. That's pretty much all you've got to clean, and then the inside just wipes out with a damp towel. It's awesome. It's made my life easier, and it's very easy to use. So I'm going to get the chicken right in there. Just put it right in there. And then we kind of just turn this, make sure that it's on there. It is, it's in, it's good. So now we're gonna shut the door. I have raw chicken all over me. So now we are going to set the fryer for rotisserie. So you just push this to rotisserie, click on it, 45 minutes, that's what we're gonna do. I'll check on it in 40 or so, and that's it. I will post this when it's complete. There's not much to it. I'll post a couple pictures of it whole, and then I'll post some pictures of it plated for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. All seasoned, and I'm gonna put my spit in the bird and get the bird on here and lodged kind of in here. And then I'm gonna truss the chicken. I just think it's easier to do it that way, but you don't have to do it that way by any means. You can do that part in whatever order you want. So there we go. It's almost all the way in. Let's get the skin on the outside there. We need that for the trussing. There we go. So now you just wanna make sure it's lodged in there really well so that it's not. But now we're gonna turn it and get it in there. And kind of have it lodge in there like that is good. You want to hear that sound of it cracking in there kind of, so that we know that it's really on the bird and lodged in there and not going to fall off in the air fryer when it's cooking. So now we're going to truss the bird, which is just kind of getting the bird to be nice and tight so it cooks even. You can tie it with string, and trussing a bird absolutely is fine. Hold on, let me wash my hands real quick and get these spices out of the way. So, but it's not, if you don't have string, it's a good thing to know how to do this without having the butcher's twine or whatever, which I actually haven't been able to find the last couple times I went to the store. So this is just a good trick to know just in case, but you can absolutely use twine for this. So for our wings, we are going to just kind of tuck that up and under like that. So it's just kind of tight, it's not loose. Like you can see how this side's just kind of loose and this one's all lodged in there. That's what you want. It's for even cooking. So there we go. We've got both sides kind of lodged in there. And then for the legs, we just make tiny incisions in the fat, the excess fat right here, like that. And then one right here, you just kind of gauge where you're gonna want that. And this will just hold our chicken legs. So we've got our little, now we're gonna put the opposite leg through the hole. Oh, lost my hole. So the opposite leg through the hole, like that. And then our spit's still sticking out there. And then we're gonna put this one in the opposite side of the other one that we made, which is where? If I can find it, it's playing hide and seek with me, but it's right there, I think. It was right there. So we've got our leg here that we're just tucking in here, like that. And that will be your trussed chicken. So that's perfect. So see how it's all together, and it'll cook better this way. This is how it's supposed to be when it cooks, just like that. So it's gonna spin like that when it cooks. So I'm gonna get this in the fryer. I gotta wash my hands first, and then we'll be back in a second. Now I'm gonna put it into the air fryer. So let me wash my hands. We'll get the air fryer plugged in, and it's gonna cook for about 45, 50 minutes or so, and you'll check on it and you'll know. But I would check on it, I'd say right around 40 minutes or so, and then it will probably go another 5 to 10. So keep that in mind. Let's get our air fryer plugged in here. This air fryer also is super awesome because it's so easy to keep clean. It's got this nifty drip tray in here. That's pretty much all you've got to clean, and then the inside just wipes out with a damp towel. It's awesome. It's made my life easier, and it's very easy to use. So I'm going to get the chicken right in there. Just put it right in there. And then we kind of just turn this, make sure that it's on there. It is, it's in, it's good. So now we're gonna shut the door. I have raw chicken all over me. So now we are going to set the fryer for rotisserie. So you just push this to rotisserie, click on it, 45 minutes, that's what we're gonna do. I'll check on it in 40 or so, and that's it. I will post this when it's complete. There's not much to it. I'll post a couple pictures of it whole, and then I'll post some pictures of it plated for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Hey guys, so it's been about 45 minutes, and our chicken smells delicious. And looks pretty delicious too, I might add. So I just wanted you guys to see how easy it is to, there you go, get this out like that. We're gonna put it right here. Look at that, beautiful. Great color, smell, the flavor smells like rotisserie chicken cooking. It smells delicious. And then like I said, everything's kind of trapped in this, let me tilt this a little bit, in this disgusting grease pan at the bottom, but makes it so easy to clean, and that is dishwasher safe. So we just unplug it now, we're all done, and we're gonna let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes because it is a whole chicken. So you do want it to let all those juices sit before we cut into it. Let them rest, it'll keep the meat juicier if you do that. So we let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will cut it up, and I will just take a still picture and show you guys it all plated up and done. Thanks